Now, allow me a quick aside, a quick commentary, my 2 cents on Yellowstone. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't. But all Yellowstone has done is become, by far, the most watched show on television. Ernestine and I stumbled upon it, episode 1, season 1, and here we are, riveted through the first half of the season of season 5. Please understand, I'm not saying Yellowstone is better than, dare I say, The Sopranos, because it's just not. But it is very, very good. Consistently very, very good. Consistently compelling. Rising, dare I say, far above the guilty pleasure soap opera of the classic old TV show called Dallas, a show I never loved, and I was at the time living in Dallas. Dallas to me was much more about Houston. That's another topic for another time. Yellowstone is definitely about Montana, about the largest ranch in the United States, run with a ruthless hand by the patriarch John Dutton, played by Kevin Costner. For me, Yellowstone works at the highest level for 2 huge reasons: Kevin Costner and Taylor Sheridan. Nobody today in television or movies writes at a more consistently riveting level than Taylor Sheridan does. I have been taken by the movies that he has created. Theatrical release movies, both Sicarios, Hell or High Water, Wind River, whew, did that rock me. And then on cable releases like Without Remorse, and that one obviously starring Michael B. Jordan, and Those Who Wish Me Dead starring Angelina Jolie. I consider Taylor Sheridan's series, maybe you know it, maybe you don't, 1883, even better than I consider Yellowstone. And his new series, 1923, is next on my list. But for me, Yellowstone works mostly because it's the role of Kevin Costner's life. And he has seized it with sometimes blood-soaked hands. I was never the biggest Kevin Costner fan, even though Ernestine constantly says to me that he should play me if my character ever made it into a movie. But so many times back in the day, so many big blockbuster hits. I'm sorry, I just found Kevin Costner to be a little too wimpy, a little too soft, a little too sensitive for my taste. Bull Durham, Field of Dreams, Dances with Wolves, Robin Hood, The Bodyguard, Waterworld. I could go on and on and on. I just never truly believed that Kevin Costner was quite as badass as the character he was supposed to be playing. Until Yellowstone. Kevin Costner is John Dutton, and John Dutton just might have, probably does have, the biggest balls on television. Kevin Costner finally, pardon my French, grew a pair. Kevin Costner speaks in this gravelly growl that just seems so completely real and natural to the character. Doesn't seem forced at all. Doesn't seem put on at all. That's just John Dutton. Kevin Costner has become John Dutton. There's nothing soft about John Dutton, but there is just a dash of sensitivity, especially when it comes to his 3 children. Now, his daughter, Beth, she wears me out. She wears on me after a while. She's a bit of a one-trick pony to me, the brazen bitch with the hidden heart of gold. But I suffer her because I know Kevin Costner and John Dutton are just right around the corner. Cole Hauser plays Beth's very powerfully convincing husband and also John Dutton's right and left-hand man. And Wes Bentley is perfectly cast as the smarmy reptile of an adopted son. And then there's Luke Grimes. He's the other son, the real son, who can be absolutely sensational, leaps off the screen as the handsome action hero who, for my taste, just doesn't get enough screen time whipping or shooting bad guys. I'd like to see more of that. But the son of Yellowstone, and I'm talking about S-U-N, not S-O-N, the son, S-U-N, of Yellowstone is simply Kevin Costner. Taylor Sheridan's world revolves around Kevin Costner. Finally, at age 66, Kevin Costner became a man, as in man's man. I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.